Okay, so we're diving into something kind of different for this deep dive.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys sent in this audio file. It's called A New Day Awaits Just For You .mp3.
Interesting.
And it's pretty motivational stuff.
Yeah.
But instead of just like letting it wash over us, we're going to kind of like pick it apart a little bit. Why do these types of messages work on people? And are there times when they don't work? Like when they backfire almost.
Right. That's a great question. I think these messages, a lot of times they tap into like our innate desire to feel in control, of our own lives and our own destinies.
Right. And it's very much like the power is yours, the blank canvas,
Yeah.
And I have you pulled like a little snippet here. You want to hear a little bit of it?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. My beautiful souls, remember today is a blank canvas just for you. Imagine the joy of a fresh morning breeze. That's the promise of endless possibilities. Your dreams, your hopes, and your smile can shape this day into anything you want.
So
It's definitely like upbeat,
it is very upbeat.
right? But is this kind of like pump up messaging always effective? Like other times when it might not resonate with people?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there's a lot to be said for starting the day with a positive outlook. I think it's important to really understand how these messages work and where they can sometimes fall short.
Yeah.
And it all comes back to this idea of self-efficacy. Have you heard of that term before?
Yeah. I mean, I'm familiar with it. It's basically believing in yourself.
It's believing in yourself. It's the belief in your own ability to achieve goals and to overcome obstacles.
Right. So how does that connect to this audio? Like how did that connect to the whole motivational message thing?
So these messages, they use a lot of positive affirmations, things like, you can do it today as a new beginning. And these affirmations, especially if you're hearing them regularly, they can really influence your subconscious mind. They can help you start believing in yourself and your capabilities. And that belief can actually lead to real changes in your behavior and ultimately your outcomes.
I get that. It can be empowering to hear you've got this. But isn't there a risk of becoming too optimistic? I mean, life throws curveballs.
Yeah.
It's not always a blank canvas, right?
You're hitting on a really important point. I think optimism and believing in yourself are incredibly valuable, but it's crucial to acknowledge that challenges are a part of life, right? And these overly optimistic messages, if they're not grounded in reality, they can actually backfire. They can lead to these unrealistic expectations, and then when those expectations aren't met, it can be even more discouraging.
So it's about finding like a healthy balance.
Yeah.
Right. Like
Yeah.
not ignoring the negative, but also not letting it consume you either.
Precisely. The real power of these messages isn't about pretending that life is always sunshine and rainbows. It's about cultivating a hopeful outlook that can help you navigate those difficult times. It's about building resilience, not denying reality.
Right. So what does all this mean for you? Like, do these motivational messages work for you? What strategies do you use to kind of start your day on a positive note? It's worth thinking about.
Yeah.
Even if today isn't literally a blank canvas, we all have the power to make choices that shape our day
Yeah.
and shape our experiences. So something
Yeah.
to think about.
Absolutely. I think that's a great takeaway.